Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Dimon, I want to just kind of go through a little calendar here. On April 6th, Bloomberg had an article. You're familiar with that article?
Yes.
And I think the Wall Street Journal had an article that same day. Then, were you aware that the regulators had come into your shop on April 9th and had expressed concerns about this article and the trades?
I'm aware that, I don't know if they came or we called them. Like I said, we share everything with them, so I do believe some of our people spoke to regulators and described to them what they thought about it.
So it's reported on then Tuesday, April the 10th, that that particular position lost $300 million that day, and then I think subsequently on the next Tuesday and Wednesday with smaller losses. Were you familiar with those?
Yes.
And so then on April 13th, then you made a statement that it's no big deal, it's just a tempest in a teapot. Was that an accurate reflection of that transaction?
It's totally a positive, accurate reflection of what I believed at the time, because folks had done work to look at the additional stress. That day it lost $300 million was the first trading day after the article, so part of that was expected since we just showed the world our hand a little bit. The stress test has showed that it could be that dramatic. Several people believed that, reported that back to me. So on April 13th, I believed it was a tempest in a teapot. I obviously was dead wrong. It won't be the first time I've ever been wrong. It won't be the last. I obviously was dead wrong. I deeply regret having said it.
Yeah, well, I understand. I think that the concern I had was that, that was a couple of days after, that $300 million pop. And that's a pretty big pop even in your organization, isn't it?
Our folks have looked at reports after that about how bad it can get. We stress tested some of the stress reports. I may have seen them, but they report to me that doesn't show it could be that much worse. So no, if that's what we believed, I would have considered that a small thing for JPMorgan.
Thank you.
We're going to have a very profitable quarter. You got to put things in relative size.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Neugebauer.